Hello users, and welcome to Path of the Exiles. So we are returning. I have to find the ossuary, I don't know what it's called. Ossuary, something like that. Word of warning. Just a quick word of warning, just in case anybody is not in the know. I am very drunk right now, so I'm recording videos while drunk. If that's offensive to you, if that's an issue, if that's something you don't like or don't appreciate, if you have some moral problem with such an action, I suggest you skip this video. If not, then have fun watching. So, we are in the ossuary. I like this section of the game. There's lots of skulls everywhere. This part's really cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing this. My lights are off just because I'm vibing. I'm chilling and I'm vibing. Having a good time. Super easy game right here. Monster level 44, level 50 at this moment. So, pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I drank a lot of coffee. It's about 11:30 at night. I'm recording this video as Bernie Sanders won the New Hampshire primary, and now I feel like staying up all night. And so I drank a big cup of coffee, like probably 24 ounces of French vanilla, and I was like, you know what? I am pretty drunk, and instead of going to sleep while drunk, I feel like just staying up because I'm in a great mood. I just feel really good. So because I feel really good, I was like, you know what? Let me kind of de-drunkify while playing Path of Exile. Just because this game, I've been drunk playing this game so many times. You know what I mean? Like, so like being drunk is not a major disadvantage. Sure, I just ran into a wall, but that's not important right now. I've been drunk so many times while playing this game. It's kind of like just you can turn your brain off and play it, so I figured this would be fun. I'll get some videos out of the way. I'll get closer to finishing Act 5, which I've already got acrobatics. So in 4 more skill points, I'll be able to get phase acrobatics, which is really, really good. I don't know if it's necessarily as good as acrobatics, but it is really, really good. Acrobatics and phase acrobatics basically make your time, like your chance to, like percentage-wise, out of 100, your percentage to dodge, attack, and spell hits, respectively, much higher. I think it's 30% each. Both attack for acrobatics and phase acrobatics for spell hits. And again, 30% out of 100, 100% would make you invulnerable, meaning you dodge every single hit no matter what. So, like, that's pretty huge. Especially when you combine that with a Val Grace, which I still do not have. Val Grace makes it so that you dodge more, percentage-wise. I don't remember exactly what it is, but once I get one, an additional map fragment. Okay, cool. But when I do get Val Grace, if I ever actually get Val Grace, which, you know, I might, it's totally possible. But if I do get Val Grace, you'll definitely see some of that. But yes, hopefully this commentary is pretty good. I feel like, especially like I said before, I'm in a really good mood. So, I'm pretty drunk right now, but I'm not that drunk. This is, again, if you've been watching any of or all of these videos, the Path of the Exile videos, I mostly record these videos, like, at night. I'm feeling good, I'm vibing, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I want to record a video, but I don't want to, like, record a high-effort video. I just uploaded a Path of the Exiles video. It got 6 views in the first 2 hours. What are you gonna do? Nobody cares about this shit. But it means a lot to me. I like this game. My YouTube channel is all about doing what I want to do when I want to do it. That's my whole thing. So even if a video, like a specific series, one series gets 300 views per video, One series gets 80 views per video. One series gets 4 views per video. It's whatever. I do what I want to do when I do it. That's my thing. That's what I do. In case you didn't know, which you probably do know, if you've been subscribed for any longer than a week or so. Which maybe you haven't. It's totally possible you haven't. It's totally possible. But if you have, then sign of purity. I believe there's nothing over here, but yeah, there's nothing over there. Alright, so I got what I needed to get. That's good.
An empire is nothing more than a standard pitched to the naked earth. The time has come for you to raise the standard upon the peak of false faith, the apex of Chitter's Cathedral. Drive it deep into that sacred stone. Mark the death of a faithless empire and slay the slavering kingdom that seeks to consume it.
I'm going to consume the empire. I'm getting comfy right quick. I imagine that eventually there's going to be a human out there. Eventually, maybe years from now, maybe months from now, maybe weeks from now, that is going to binge all of these videos. Like, they're just gonna go like, I love this YouTuber, and I love Path of Exile, I'm gonna binge this entire video series. I imagine that someone is eventually gonna do that. Whether or not that actually happens remains to be seen. But I do think eventually that's gonna happen. So that's why I do try to put in as much effort as I possibly can on each of these videos, even though nobody cares. Nobody cares. Remember, but I care. For freedom. Whew! I am really drunk right now. It's definitely, I'm getting less drunk as time goes on, but there is a significant amount of drunkery at this moment, so please bear with it. I'm going to try to get to the rooftops, the Cathedral Rooftops ASAP here. That's the idea. That's the idea. That's the ding dang idea. I'm just making noises now at this point. I'm not doing anything that is anything more than just making noises. But I have fun making noises, so you gonna stop me? No, I don't think so. You're just gonna listen to me make these noises, and if you don't like it, that's okay. That's fine. That's totally okay. If you don't want to listen to these noises, you can just turn the video off, but you're not turning the video off. Because if you did turn the video off, you wouldn't hear me say this. So you're not turning the video off. Unless, that is, you turn the video off and then you rewatched it later. In which case, you'd both be hearing me say this and then also having turned the video off. But I'm not going to think that hard. So, nice try. Killing the boss again. Just because. That would only slow me down. That would only slow me down. They give a little bit of XP. Again, I love this level. It's so goddamn good. So I'm going to go to the Cathedral Rooftop now. I might be able to actually end Act 5 in this video. It's totally possible. It's totally possible. I'm pretty sure that this is where I'm supposed to go at this current moment in time. I'm pretty sure that this is the last area for Act 5. I think. I'm like 60% sure. So if it is, then, again, of course, the hardcore mode style of gameplay is going to take precedence after this, which I should not be playing while drunk, but at the same time, I'm going to do it anyway. So you can't stop me. You won't stop me. I challenge you to stop me. But of course you won't, so it is irrelevant to the discussion at hand. But 10 minutes into this video, 9 minutes 57 seconds. I'm having a good time. Maybe you're not having a good time. Again, it's totally possible. Totally possible, but at the same time, it's unlikely. If you're one of the 16.4% of 1% of my subscriber base that are watching this video, then I hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, Kitava, I believe, is on the rooftop in Act 5. In Act 10, I believe it's on the in a canal area. I think it's in the canals. But for Act 5, I believe it's on the rooftop. Now, again, I could be wrong, but we'll see. If so, if I'm actually going to end Act 5 tonight, that's awesome. That's super cool. I love that. But if not, I mean, you know, I still love it. Still totally love it. This metamorph seems like an easy win. Easy beasy. Wonderful. Is this my... yeah, that's my super good item rarity that whenever I get a good bow again, I'll be able to use, which I'm super looking forward to that. Now, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but I'm looking forward to it. Me getting a 5-link bow, that is. I don't think I'll get a 6-link until maps. And like I said before, when maps happens, I'm just going to fuck the solo self-found and just spend my currency on stuff in the secondary market. So at that point, when I do get the potential to get a 6-link bow and throw Empower on it, and for that matter, I might not even have a +2 bow gems bow by that point, let alone a +3 bow gems. So I'll definitely get that as well. Which, if you don't know, is a modifier that you can get on bows. You can get +2 bow gems and then +1 all gems, which work really well together. That means Caustic Arrow gets a +3, and when you have a 6-link, you want to add Empower to that. So Empower will get a +1, and if you have a +3 Empower, that would mean you get +2 on Caustic Arrow, +1 from the bow +1 gem, so that's +3 onto Caustic Arrow from Empower at that point, and then +3 from the bow, which would make you have a level 26 Caustic Arrow at maximum, without a Val Orb. But if you Val Orb the Caustic Arrow, then you can get a level 27 Caustic Arrow, which is just, that shit's fucking bomb. I had that in the last league, the Blight League, which was just, it was great. It was really good. So what I'm gonna do here, I think, yeah, fuck it. I'll just go for Phase Acrobatics. I was thinking about going for health, but whatever. Yep, this is a fight. Okay, so this is Kitava. Once I fight and kill Kitava, I'm going to lose 30% on all resistances, which is going to be really bad for cold res. Oh shit, Jesus. Already dying? Which is really bad for cold res, so I'm going to definitely need to try to focus on resistances. Especially if I'm going to try not to die. I actually believe that getting resistances is probably going to be more important than getting health, honestly. So once I'm done with Phase Acrobatics, I'll probably go for some resist nodes on the skill tree. Jesus. That's okay. It's not a huge deal because I don't lose XP on death at this point, so.
My mana is gone.
My mana is gone! I'm gonna drink some coffee. But yes, this is the Kitava fight. Pretty fun fight, if you ask me. But this fucker does do a lot of fucking damage. And it's kind of difficult to stay competitive when you have such a slow bow like I've got. Basically, Kitava comes up and comes down in phases and cycles. Oh, nice.
But it cannot be extinguished.
I won. But I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. Woof!
There is no shame.
I think I died at the same time as I won.
Lies only in refusing to rise again. You shall soar. That much I'm permitted to foresee. There is no shame in falling to a god. Shame lies only in refusing to rise again. You shall soar. That much I'm permitted to foresee. You shall ascend to the peak of your loftiest mistake, and from there you shall pluck a single surviving hope from the jaws of immortal despair. A ship sails for Lion Eye's Watch not far from here. Be on it.
I'll be on it, buddy. Alright, so that's the end of Act 5. Like I said, I lost my resistances, 3%, minus 6%, 31%, and then 10% for Chouse resist, which gets super annoying slightly later in the game. I like how there's just a waypoint here. But yes, onwards to Act 6.
And we sail for Rayclast. Better to live in exile than die on this psychotic bonfire of an island. You want to make it out of here?
I'm looking at my phone.
Get on board. But make it
Better
quick,
get
'cause I ain't got
on
time for
board.
tears and regrets.
Better get on board.
Remember, this ain't no charity run. You owe me. Cast off!
Oh, Jesus. I should not look at Twitter when I'm recording videos. That's a bad idea.
We're safe for the time being. Now let me introduce myself properly. Lily Roth. Yep, I'm one of those Roths. Some call me smuggler, others pirate. Yeah, I prefer the sound of nautical entrepreneur.
Rothschilds?
Came up with that one myself.
Shit.
So you come see Lily if you need something, or even if you just fancy a good chat with a lovely lady.
A lovely lady.
Don't think I'll be forgetting that favour you owe to me. In fact, now I think of it, there's certainly a way you can be repaying this most considerable debt. You see, those blasted cultists have been plundering the refugee ships trying to escape Oriath. And if not for my incomparable skill as a sea captain, we'd have met the same fate. But now the drowned dead are washing ashore, and they ain't staying dead. There's been a whole lot of blood, sweat and tears getting
This
these
part's
few
really
lucky
cool.
survivors here in one piece. What sort of captain would I be if I let them get ripped apart by walking corpses? Wipe the Twilight Strand clean of those filthy undead bastards and I'll call us even. Might even throw in a little something extra if you can pull it off.
So, like I said before, this part of the game wasn't here when I started playing.
Despite your best efforts, Beast Slayer.
So this is like still new content to me.
The very seed that brought my beast into existence. The Dark Ember. Never again shall it birth a life so magnificent as the beast. Yet a residue of that power still lingers. Enough to give us a fighting chance against the ravenous Kitava. How do we obtain this Dark Ember? 3 hearts were silenced.
Dark
3
Ember.
hearts must sing again, one last time. In that final flickering of life, our Savior's seed shall be born. All I need are 3 fine souls with which to stoke the flames. Chevron of Umbra, Inquisitor Maligaro, Doldre the Dark Tongue. 3 spirits of near unfathomable resilience and vigor, freed with the beast's final exhalation. So let us begin the harvest. Chevron has come home to Axiom. We shall give her the warm welcome she sincerely deserves.
So Sin will basically accompany us in taking down a bunch of super easy to take down fuckers, essentially. And whenever we kill some boss enemies, we get, I believe it's called the Pantheon abilities, which are little, very small buffs that can be applied on top of other stuff.
Carling of Murfield, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins: civil envy, 1 count of defaming a church official. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Reclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
Beloved father. So now we're going back to the Twilight Strand, which is where we started the game off. Which is why, again, this is so cool, because this section wasn't originally in the game. So this is all relatively new content, probably maybe 2 years old now. I don't remember exactly, maybe you could look that up. And again, if I die, I lose 5% of my EXP bar. So I've got 3% right now, so if I died, I would go back to 0%. So now I gotta definitely be sure that I played a little bit safe. And then also I lost some resistances from the Kitava fight. And I do have to clear this area, so I gotta make sure I go relatively slow. Slow and steady clears the beach. I'm not gonna read that, I'm sorry. That's a lot of metamorph shit on my screen right now, if you want to look at it. I'm definitely gonna get a metamorph fight here. Gloves, those gloves are relatively good, but I do have the Sedima's touch. Probably, perhaps, maybe in the next video, I will do the Labyrinth. So, if you're looking forward to that, I'll probably do that in the next video. I probably should not do that when I'm slightly drunk. Even though I'm a lot less drunk than I was when I started this video, it's still probably a better idea. Because that's like a 1 death and you're fucking out kind of situation. You have to restart the whole thing, and I'd rather not have to do that. Even though I am very high leveled, so I doubt that I will die. It's just very unlikely. But at the same time, it's totally possible. So I'd rather play it safe. If playing it safe is an option, I would rather take that option. Alright, up and a metamorph fight. I don't have Grace on for whatever reason. I guess I did die when I killed Kitava. Did I win? I guess I won. Alright, so I will, I guess, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and so forth. This one's a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna watch all the dialogue next time around. Listen, rather, to all the dialogue. So again, thank you for watching. Hopefully, me being intoxicated isn't that big of a deal. Hopefully you can still enjoy the commentary. I felt like this wasn't that bad. But maybe it was that bad. It's totally possible that it was that bad. I'm gonna visit the mine encampment. Maybe I'll do one quick delvey before I sign out altogether. Is there anything good? Doesn't seem like there's anything good, actually. Alright, so I won't do one quick delvey. There's nothing good. This game sucks.